Alright, let's give it a spin. Welcome to the vlog. So today we're going to ICE in the Excel. And we're gonna check out some new games. Last year, I think the highlight was Evolution Gaming, so I'm keen to see if they have as good games this year. Alright, so we are here with Todd from Evolution Gaming. And last year you shown us Monopoly Live and Deal or No Deal, which was the highlights. This year you have even more.
We got a bunch of stuff for you.
So you're ready to go through them with us?
I am. I think you're gonna love it. Check this one out. Power Blackjack. It's on our infinite platform, so you can play it for small money, unlimited number of players. And here's what's cool. Everything's the same, except on any two cards you can triple or quadruple down. And get this, you can even triple and quadruple down after a split. So
really?
yeah, so if you get a pair of
I missed that actually.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So what's the drawback?
The drawback, of course, there has to be something. We've taken the 9s and the 10s out of the deck. Not the jacks, queens, and kings, but there's less 9s and 10s in the deck. So, and basically it comes out about even.
And what's the RTP going to be if you're optimal player?
1.2.
So that's
RTP, 98.
Okay,
But
that's good.
Yeah.
It's slightly higher than a free bet.
This is a better player game, RTP-wise, than free bet.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you get more volatility, which is something that I personally miss.
Well, this is the thing I worry about with blackjack. The next generation of blackjack players are going to ask, how do I make a lot of money playing blackjack if I don't want to bet a lot of money? And there's not a good answer to that question.
No.
So, letting people 4x, 3x, and 4x down. And by the way, a tip, and I know you'd know, but you should never just double or triple down. If it's mathematically savvy to do one of those, 4x. You would always 4x down.
Yeah.
So,
but that's good.
Exactly. So you can get a lot of money down. It's pretty cool. All right, check this out.
What's going on? All right,
Yes.
what's going on?
All right.
Which is my wheel?
So it's the world's fastest live casino game. So you place your bets, there's no timer, take as much time as you want. When you click play now, we will give you the next wheel where the ball is getting ready to fall.
Yeah.
So you only play one wheel at a time, so you can play crazy fast. And so people that like RNG, okay, well, why would you play an RNG roulette? Maybe because it's faster or something. So now, with the 12 of them perfectly synchronized, there's always a ball getting ready to fall somewhere, so we'll shoot you into that wheel.
And it will show in green right before, or is that
when we launch the game, we're actually going to add numbers to the wheels. So you'll see like wheel 7 or wheel 9, and you can even target. Maybe that's your lucky wheel, wheel 11. And so you can target that wheel and just push play now and shoot into it. But it's super fast way to play roulette, and it's not going to be everybody's cup of tea. But if you want to play really fast,
well, I'm trying. I've always said, oh, that's 7 neighbors. I'm always trying every game at least once.
Yeah,
every game. So I will try them all.
I got some others to show you. You're gonna love this.
Oh, I've said this for years. Why does no one make CRAPS?
Why does no one make CRAPS? Well,
I love this.
I don't know why no one did it before. It's high time for us to bring CRAPS to online. We've done it in this super cool, like 1920s, like speakeasy, underground style. And one of the challenges with CRAPS is we have the mechanical arm, Mr. Lucky, toss the dice.
So he's called Mr. Lucky.
Oh, we're working on it. If you got any good ideas, if you guys got any good ideas to name the dice thrower, let us know. We didn't want to have the dealer throwing it because when they throw a bad roll, they're going to get blamed, and that's not right. So,
exactly.
And then one of the things we wanted to do is preserve that community feel that you have in CRAPS. It's so great.
Everyone wins and loses together.
So you see how the dice are resting, which you might want to incorporate into your bets, right? So then in the studio, you can see what other players are cheering for. So they need number 11 or number 7, and here's the bets that they're making. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have an applause button that you can, when the dice land, and you can push it and it'll actually applaud in the studio.
Really?
Yeah. It's kind of a fun thing.
And anyone can applaud, or have you?
Anybody can. I mean, you have to have a bet probably.
Yeah.
And it's not going to be like at all times. It'll only be after the roll, because otherwise people will just sit there and.
But a lot of things people do with the shooter now, it's obviously Mr. Lucky throwing it, but they place the dice in a certain way. I even do that, and I barely know CRAPS.
Well, here's what's great about CRAPS is you don't get to spin your own roulette wheel, you don't get to deal your own blackjack, or you don't get to shuffle the cards, right? Yeah. But in CRAPS, you can throw the dice yourself, and so So, I mean, we didn't try to do anything fancy with it. What we tried to do was preserve the greatness of craps.
Sometimes if both dices don't bounce on the wall or someone that bounces off, does that happen here on the side? You're gonna throw it again?
It'll happen from time to time, but we're not going to no role players on that. And it's not the player's fault that the dice decided to hit the thing and die. But we've got the mechanical arm. It's randomized to throw sometimes hard, sometimes soft, and the idea is to always hit the back wall where the alligator skin is, so the dice will shoot off in different directions. And we need to do that to get it certified anyway.
Yes, I'm looking forward to finally play craps online.
Yeah. This is gonna be a player's game, you know.
Yeah. And then we have the big wheel.
Lightning Baccarat's already live.
Yeah, we can check it out.
Alright.
But for me, Baccarat, I like when it's, because I bet quite high on Baccarat, so I like the squeeze version where I can check the cards myself, and this one goes a bit too quick for me, but I still understand people playing it, and people are talking about it quite a bit. So.
It's about the same RTP-wise as normal Baccarat, but it's just a more volatile version of the game. So every round, we take 1 to 5 lightning cards, and these are designated now. And so, like, for example, if you had 4 of spades dealt here, it would be 8 times 8 times 8. What is it, quickly?
Yeah, 8 times 8 times 8, 512.
Yeah! Put you on the spot there.
No, I think. Yeah, I actually think a proper fist bump.
Oh, yeah. No, that's very good.
No, I think someone mentioned it, so I knew it was 500 or something.
And what's 7x times 7x times 7x?
342, no.
I don't know. Alright, so anyway, Lightning Baccarat. Every round, there's lightning cards designated, and you just hope that they get dealt. And so they can multiply on top of each other, as I was saying. And you don't have to bet big now in Baccarat to win big. And that's what's so cool about it.
The drawback here, for those who haven't tried it yet, is you pay 20% extra.
That's right. So we
bet.
add. You can think of it as a side bet that you have to play.
Yeah.
So if you bet 10 on the banker, we add another 2 for the lightning cards. And
one question I have now: what happens if it's a lot of multipliers and there is a tie?
That's why the tie is the best bet, because you can use 6 cards, 8x times 8 times 8 times 8 times 8 times 8, 8 to the 6th power.
Wow. Yeah. But what's the RTP? Because regular is around 99%.
It's a shade lower than the regular Baccarat, but the tie is much better than regular Baccarat. No, the tie, in fact, I was talking to a customer earlier, and he said, why don't you add a bet on all button? I said, it's Baccarat. What do you mean? And he said, no, I think players are just going to want to aim for lightning cards.
Oh yeah, well that's the goal.
They'll bet bank player and tie, and they just hope for lots of lightning cards. Interesting strategy. So we'll see how players play, and maybe we'll add it. But we wanted to stay pretty true to Baccarat, you know?
Yeah.
And I think it is, so.
And here we have
Mega Ball.
Bingo.
Mega Ball.
Mega Ball.
But it's like bingo.
So it's no bingo, it's Mega Ball.
The objective is simple. Make lines and make money. The more lines you make, the more money you make. Alright, so first the old player has to do is decide how many cards do you want to buy and how much per card. You can play up to 200 cards. We're going to draw 20 balls, and then after 20 balls, we draw the Mega Ball. And the Mega
21
Ball,
balls in total.
21 in total.
Is that standard for bingo?
No,
I don't actually
no,
know.
and it's not really bingo.
Right.
This is a gambling game.
I don't play that too much, so
No.
alright. I haven't read up the rules.
Okay, so as the balls come out, these are the balls where you're 1 away from getting a line. And this is what these balls will pay you right now. So if you can catch ball number 45 or 29, it'll pay 50. So because you can't
So you want to land
concentrate.
the Mega Ball here?
Yeah.
45 or 29, you want that to be the Mega Ball?
Yeah, you want that to be the 21st ball ideally. But all the action comes at the very end. The last like 3 balls is where you make all your money. So let's see what the Mega Ball is going to pay. That's all 20 balls. Now the Mega Ball is going to pay. So everything's going to be multiplied by 100x. So any of these balls will pay 5,000 now.
Wow, alright.
And
boom, obviously we got it because we show it. But
because it's a show and we want to show the very best of the game and all that sort of stuff. But you can play live. It's a great gambling game, I gotta say. I mean, like, I'm a player and all I do all day long is think about what would be fun.
when I heard this, I was like, oh, 50% RTP scratch ticket. What's the RTP?
95 and a half RTP.
I think that's a fair RTP.
Yeah. Top prize is 1 million X.
1 million times something.
So if you get 6 or more lines, you get 10,000 X. And if you can catch it on a mega ball, then it's multiplied, and the best mega ball is 100. So it's 10,000 times 100. Million X.
So it's a million X. But it has to surely be a cap on the total win that you can win.
500,000.
I'd be happy for 500K.
Yeah, that's an interesting fact. So some of the games have caps, and in 2 years, nobody's ever hit the cap. Even the other day on the 4.6 million euros on Monopoly,
that was
nobody hit the cap. One of the players had like, he won like 500,000 euros, but because he was playing in pounds, the cap was 500,000 pounds for him, so he didn't even bump into the cap.
Wow, so he must have bet like 150.
Yeah, about 180, yeah.
Wow.
Something like that, yeah.
It's gonna have a nice year.
Yeah, this is gonna be good. Yeah, exactly, yeah, good to be him.
Is this the highlight of the year?
Absolutely.
Would you say that?
Absolutely.
You say that, it's a highlight.
Easy. We did a game that has not 1 bonus round, but 4 bonus rounds. These are your 4 bonus games. It's easily the most expensive casino game ever made. There's doubles all over this wheel. This is how you make the most money in the whole game.